Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Real Estate Lounge. I am your gracious host, Brenton Mitchell here. I'm bringing you another video from my trusted dusty recliner here. It's a little segment that I've been doing on the real estate market. I want to thank you guys for stopping by and checking out another episode here. This is actually the second part of a two-part series that I've been doing for the 2021 housing market and kind of what buyers and sellers can anticipate for what's going to be going on in the housing market throughout the rest of the year. So if you haven't checked it out, I did do a previous video on a buyer's guide if you're looking to buy a home this year. Some tips, tricks, and suggestions, better ways to strengthen your chances of getting a home. And then this segment, I'm actually going to be doing targeted towards the seller. So if you're thinking about putting your house on the market, potentially moving, some things that you can expect going forward here throughout the rest of the year, and maybe some tips or tricks that I can pass on to get that house sold. Stay tuned, guys. To start off, I would just like to reiterate some previous statistics that I had gone over in the previous video on the buyer's guide. I'd like to reiterate them just to help give an idea as to kind of the market that we're in and what you can expect moving forward. Over the last year, we've actually seen a 15% increase in the median sales price for homes in the area. So property value is continuing to increase here in central Pennsylvania. We've also seen a 20% decrease in the average day on market from 2020 to 2021. Even over the last 2 years, we've seen a 50% decrease in the average day on market, which are pretty astonishing statistics. You can really see that homes are going a lot quicker than what they used to, and they're not staying on market that long. Now, compared to January of 2020, we've seen in this area roughly a 3% decrease in the average units sold from January 2020 until January 2021. So last year, what we saw as a very low inventory and housing market, it's proving to be true again this year. It's actually even slightly less than where we were at last year. So there's even less homes that are on the market and more buyers as well. So that being said, it is coupled all these things together. We have actually came out that Central Pennsylvania is ranked in one of the top 10 real estate markets for 2021. So pretty cool that this little capital of Pennsylvania has gotten recognition for being such a hot and great real estate market. So by this time, you're probably asking me, what does that mean for me as a seller? How fast can I anticipate things to move? What can I anticipate to expect in the market that we're in going forward into 2021? All I can say as a realtor here in Pennsylvania, in central Pennsylvania particularly, is that it is a wonderful time to sell your house. We have actually had over the last 30 to 60 days, homes are actually getting 98.7% of their original list price. And that's coupling all the residential sales together. So homes are going pretty much at what they're being listed at, if not over asking price. So it's a wonderful time to be a seller when you don't have to worry about decreasing your price too much because of the hot market that we're in right now. So what we've been seeing is, sellers getting top dollar, and they're not on the market. Your home is guaranteed to not be on the market long. The average day on market here in the area was 27 days, which is still relatively low. But dealing with buyers and sellers, I can tell you right now, the listings that I have, they go very quick. And as far as the buyers, it's been a little bit harder to get people into their perfect home, because you're going against a lot of competing offer situations. So because of such a low inventory, yet a high buyer presence, all that does is really adds flames to a competitive market. And when the market is more competitive, the prices go up. That's why we've seen this 15% increase in the average medium sales price over the last year, and we've seen days on market drastically decrease. It's a very favorable market for sellers, and all it's doing is benefiting them with the great interest rates that buyers are receiving, because you have a lot more buyers that are out there on the market looking currently, and it's just driving up the prices. So what does that mean for you as a seller? We see a lot of times right now, less repairs might be needed to a home in order to get it onto the market. A lot of times people are forgoing, new wall coverings, new floor coverings, or putting in, top end appliances, things like that. Because the market, there's such a high demand for homes in the area that oftentimes not right now, people are willing to overlook little things, cosmetic issues, in order to buy a house and kind of make it their own. So, if you're looking to buy or sell, it works really well right now on both ends. It's kind of beneficial as far as the buyer's getting such a low interest rate and the seller's getting everything, if not, more than what they want. But, the interest rates are not enough in the current market because the inventory is so low. And you even have sellers right now that are being offered things as such a leaseback situation where you actually have a certain amount of days after settlement to vacate the house, find another property, and leave. We've seen them 30, 60, 90 days sometimes. Also run into quite a few scenarios where buyers are asking or offering to guarantee the appraisal cost if they go over asking in a competitive offer situation. They might guarantee to pay over a certain amount above what the home appraises for, which is always great because it gives you that extra guarantee as a seller. And another popular thing is buyers offering an inspection buffer, which more times than not, you do have an inspection on a home. There might be some repairs that come up or are called for, and some buyers will offer to pay such repairs out of pocket up to $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 sometimes. So what that does for a seller is it gives you more of a guarantee. You're not as nervous that a potential transaction could fall apart. It just helps you be at more peace with the offers that you're accepting. So it really is win-win in my opinion for buyers and sellers right now. But sellers are really needed in the market that we're in right now. There's just not a lot of low inventory, so there's a good chance that your home will go just as fast as the others. So that's all that I have for you here on the Seller's Guide for the 2021 housing market. I want to thank you guys again for stopping by. If you haven't checked out my buyer's video, go back to my YouTube page, check out part 1 of this little segment if you're looking to buy this year. If you have any questions, you guys know where to reach me. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great day.